Nikki.
All right, I'm going to mute everybody out. So, whoops, that's not it. Wait, what happened? All the little technical stuff. So welcome everybody to the call. If you're in Facebook land or if you're doing this live, welcome, welcome. We're excited for tonight's call for one of our TikTok queens. Sandy Abrams Tabola is going to share with us. And Sandy, I don't know if everybody knows anything about your story, so maybe you can just give a few minutes of your story for everybody. She's a Heat National Marketing Director. She's got a great story. She's an absolute love. That's the best thing I can say about her. And laughs and smiles a ton. So Sandy, will you tell us just a little bit about your story and then tell us how to do this TikTok?
All righty. Well, a little bit about me. I grew up with the most amazing diet. I refer to it now as the birthday party diet. Lots of treats and sweets. My one grandpa was the superintendent of Denver's Coca-Cola bottling company. I always say the liquid kind of Coke. And I don't remember having to ask permission. It was stacked to the ceiling in our garage. And so fast forward, when I was in my 20s, early 30s, I was so addicted to Coke and so addicted to sweets and trying to change my diet and having a really rough time with it. And Lenora Bayless came on the scene and introduced me to Juice Plus. And we were trying to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I was making myself, but I didn't love them. And when I started taking Juice Plus, I started loving fruits and vegetables, started craving them. I remember going to the grocery store and kale was calling my name, seriously. And I thought, oh, that sounds good. And I bought it. Well, I bought it about 2 or 3 weeks too soon because I went home and it still tasted awful. But the craving continued and eventually now I love it. So don't give up on people. I'm sure Lenora, even though I was eating healthy, I had already joined the team. I'm sure she was embarrassed that I had Diet Coke under my seat at a couple of events. But you know what? Everyone's on their own timeline. And so for me, that was that. I did not want to sell. I looked at it as the opposite of what I was doing. I was always mission-minded, wanted to help people. And finally, it got through my thick skull that helping people take care of the body God gave them is every bit as important as helping them with their soul. Because I don't know about you, but I don't even feel like praying, let alone doing anything for the kingdom if I'm not feeling good. And so when I started helping people and people started feeling better and I was feeling better, it really became a mission. And I love that. And then when I became a single mom and was in my missionary jobs, I never made more than $800 a month. So when I started making more and having a team, that was pretty awesome. 4 years after I started, I had made it to qualifying national marketing director, and my husband self-destructed with drugs and alcohol and left the family. And I was left to raise my boys, my teenage boys, one headed to college, on my income. I am forever grateful to God and the Juice Plus company that it wasn't $800 a month. And we were fine. I was home also. This was the best part, to help my boys adjust to our new life. I was there. I wasn't working 2 or 3 jobs to try and make ends meet. So very, very grateful for all that. And that also helped me fall in love with the business that we have, our marketing plan. And so
somebody
yes.
recently, I've heard this lots of times, but somebody recently said it again on a call that we are, is what's really great is if you can build your business before you need it.
Yes.
And so, you know, you had 800, which was not going to make it. And you were already starting this business, having no idea what's going to happen. But I just keep thinking about build it before you need it.
Yes. It's so true. Just not to take up a lot of time, but the very first before I needed that I had built is I had matched my church salary within 8 months. And my grandma developed Alzheimer's. And I was able to quit my job at the church without missing that $800 and stay home with her.
Wow.
And help her with her end of life. And I am forever grateful for that as well. And then it really kept growing because I was home.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, so fast forward, why TikTok? Okay, so social media is great. It's how we get to know people. You know, we're in a relationship business, and building relationships is everything. So why TikTok? It doesn't seem like that would be, there's all these videos. How would you build relationships? You absolutely can. And I hope that I'll be able to tell you or show you, throughout this training. One of the things I love about TikTok versus the others is the algorithms are pretty true. You do get bunched with the people that are like you, and you use those hashtags, you like certain videos, you spend time on certain videos, and TikTok pays attention to that. And so you see a lot of that, and pretty soon you're finding your girl gang, you're finding your peeps. And you find people that as you're going that are like-minded, and also that are doing some of the videos that you can recreate. And it'll be a mix when you start on TikTok. First of all, let me see, I'm going to put it on gallery for my benefit. Who is on, if you can put your camera on just for a minute, that would be awesome. Who is on TikTok? Awesome. And I think I follow you all. If we're not in touch, please send me a message or let me know, because I want to support, each and every one of you. And who, for the sake of this training, actually downloaded TikTok? Maybe you're not on it, but you downloaded the app. Okay, it'll be much easier. Good. Okay, great. Because it'll be much easier if you have the app. You don't need it though. You can watch, I'm gonna do a short PowerPoint, and then I'm actually going to take us on my phone on a little journey. I have 2 goals for tonight. The first one is that you kind of, maybe if it's for you, it's not for everyone, but if it's for you, that maybe you'll be a little enticed, and we'll get set up and we'll start. That's a pretty easy goal, right? At least start looking at what people are posting and seeing if your peeps are on there. And then the second goal is that you get your first TikTok up, and you may not get it on this phone call, but when we're done, I want you to let me know if you have your when you have your first TikTok up, okay? And I will go and support you and love on you. And we should all do that to each other, because I think that is the toughest. That first one is the toughest. And who is on TikTok? You waited a couple of months. You were actually on TikTok a while before you posted your first one. Anyone else besides me? That was me. Well, and I have someone that I'm mentoring, and it took her a long time. She had 1,000 followers. She's a life coach. She is a mover and shaker, and she waited, didn't do her first TikTok because she was intimidated, but she has 1,000 followers. So anyway, you can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and share screen, and then go to my PowerPoint, and then see if I kind of like being able to see you, but if I do, play from start. Okay. I think I'll just have to do this because it's too distracting to see all that stuff. Okay, so here we go. What you'll see, I'm there with my salad in a jar, and you can mix in what you do. In fact, we'll talk about that. These are some great reasons to be on TikTok. This is very similar to what Jill talked about last week. There are 80 million users on TikTok. 28% are Gen Z, 21% are millennials. I heard, and 10% are Gen X. I heard another quote that there's 66% of TikTokers are under 30. So these numbers don't quite add up to that, but that's what I've heard. So 10%, which is 8 million, are Gen X's. So I know some of you are millennials. I know some of you are Gen X's. For those of us who are baby boomers, there's 5%, which does not sound like a lot, right? It doesn't sound like we'd be able to find our peeps, but that's 4 million. That's a lot of people, and you absolutely can because of the way TikTok is set up. Again, it's really different. I have some of my friends on Facebook that I never see that, how the algorithms work. I really never see them, but I do on TikTok, the people that I'm following, and I'll share with you how you make sure of that. Okay, so how you get started. First, you're gonna download the app. It's a really user-friendly app, and I did screenshots. These are actually 2 screenshots side by side. This one shows when you download the app and you start on setting up your profile, you just click on the profile pic, add it, and it goes to your camera roll. You find a picture, you put it up there. You can also take a picture. And so having a picture is super important. And doing your edit profile or your profile, when you set it up, it just walks you through it. But don't think that you're married to it. If you want to change it at any time, you just go to that edit profile, click on it, and then you can. You want that to be short and sweet. You really don't have an option because they only give you like 80 characters. But who you help, what you do, and who you help. So I help busy mamas live healthy, passionate, free lives. And if you can slip in a few emojis, that's always fun too. And then if you have a link tree, it lets you have a website link. So if you have a link tree, do that, put that in there. Okay, and so make your first video. And so the reason, those 3 things, your picture, your bio, and your first video, why they are so important is no one will take you seriously. If you want to build a community and you want to have people follow you back that you follow, you need to have those 3 things. If someone follows me, I'm pretty committed. I love following people back. But if I go to their page and I see that they don't, like you go to follow back and that takes me to their page, I see they don't have any videos, there's nothing really to follow. So I won't follow them. So if you really want to make a difference, if you really want to build a community, you're going to want to get that first video going. And I meant to say one other thing on that. So get me back. Okay, so the second one is all how you edit your profile, the picture. I forgot that I had that. Okay, so it just has all your, and you can change any of that at any time. It's super user friendly. And then finding your groove on TikTok. As we've talked about, it's all about building community. And you're going to, they will produce for you, TikTok will, FYP, or it'll just say home on the bottom buttons of your phone. And when I boot my phone up, I'll show you, but that's what they've selected because of what you've watched in the past, the hashtags you've used. They select for you who you want, who you should see on your FYP or your For You page or home page, right? And then there's another one at the bottom that says friends, or it's following, and it's mostly people that you're following, mostly. So sometimes you'll get a new person, like a suggested follow. And so you go to those 2 channels and start watching those, start looking for like-minded peeps. So you like and you comment on their videos, and then you follow them. And you only want to follow people that you want more of to see on your For You page, right? And on your following page. And then post videos on what you're all about. And pin, I like to, so I'm pretty much the same when I do social media anywhere, but Instagram or Facebook, but I kind of, it's taken on a new flavor in TikTok that it's all about my faith, family, freedom, and fitness, health, and entrepreneurship. Those are kind of the 5 things, and fun. Gotta fit fun in there, right? Those are the things that I'm going to be. And when they say your niche, a lot of times they think you're going to pick one. You can pick a few that they all blend together. And for me, they all do blend together. And what you're passionate about, you're going to want to be posting about that. And then post videos on who you're looking for. I'll explain a little bit more of that in that later, but then post 1 to 3 videos a day. And this is, I would just say post 1 a day. When you average mine, it's 1 a day. Once in a while I do 3 a day, but just posting 1 a day, you'll have that consistency and you'll get those consistent followers. If you want to build faster, then post more. It never wears people out because they can just scroll through it. If they see that you posted 3 videos, that's not going to upset them because they may or may not watch it. You know, it's not the same like as Facebook. Okay. And then the next one, I really suggest find TikTok mentors, and I have a few that have been really helpful. If you get on TikTok and send me and follow me, send me a message, I will send you the URLs, you know, the handles of the ones that I follow. And I like that because they are teachers of TikTok. They will kind of coach you through some of the viral things and what you can do and just tips. Really, really helpful. And then watch videos that you want to engage with and look for ones you want to recreate. It's really important when you start following people or that you are engaging with them. And I like to send private message to anyone where we're mutually following them. And I have a shortcut in my phone that helps me with that. So I just hit TT1 in my, you know, in my phone, like I'm in a message to them, and it populates. And however, whatever you want to say, but I think it's important to start making those connections. And then when you find videos that you really like and you might want to recreate, you save to your favorites. Again, I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And then what's really big on TikTok, I know that there's the dancing, and you are welcome to do that. And then you can type out what you want to say. Do that. I do that just a little, but that's not the majority, is not me dancing, but you can lip sync to viral sounds. And so what you're saying, the keywords are going to help the algorithm, and so are the sounds. If you're using a viral sound, they'll push that more. And then, so if you're lip syncing to it, that's going to be the sound. You can add sounds after you speak. If you're like talking and giving a short little, you don't want to do it over a minute, but a short little affirmation, a little message, you can then afterwards, you can add a sound to it, and you can turn the sound way down. But if it's a viral sound, it's still going to help push your video. And then, so you're making your first video. I am going to read through this and then we're going to actually do one, but you can click the plus sign or find a video to recreate and click use this sound. I'll show you how to do that again. For lip syncing, you can set the speed to 2x. We think that means it speeds it by 2. It actually slows it by 2. So then you're going to be able to lip sync more accurately. It'll slow it down and then it speeds it up. So the thing that you need to remember about doing this is slow your hand motions down, because it does speed it up, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna do a little video and I'm gonna give you some suggestions of text that you can use. And yeah, and if you don't have TikTok downloaded, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna give you instructions on what to do later once you do download it, okay? So that's it for this one. And then I'm going to ask if anyone has questions really quick, because we're doing good on time. Anyone? so far?
I love the speeding up of the hands and the slowing down. I can just see your hands going like all over the place because you think of what will not match. That's hilarious.
What's really hilarious is the first video I did with Jax, my dog. I knew to do this. He did not. So he's moving like this. It looks like a total spaz. But he doesn't understand English.
We do have a quick question here that says, what's a viral sound?
Oh, thank you. And I'll show you when we go on there, but it's a sound that has been used over and over, and it's really popular. And I'll show you again what that means, but that's a viral sound. And so you can, when you make a video, like you say something, you can click the add sound and then it takes you to a bunch of viral sounds and you can pick one.
And a viral sound is something that it's going viral somewhere on TikTok. Lots of people are using that sound. So when you use it, the chances of people seeing you are bigger.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's really fun if you're lip syncing something that's a viral sound to watch other people do it, because they're going to put a completely different character and spin on it. So it's really fun. Anyone else? Okay, so I'm going to attempt to share.
Sandy, did you check the cell box too earlier?
I will. Oh, thank you. Okay, so now I'll close that up. Thank you, Carolyn.
Mhm.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so now we go into TikTok. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is my screen, and I want you to see a couple things at the bottom. There's home. That is your FYP, right? It's your home. So that's kind of like your news feed on Facebook. That's going to be suggestions for you to watch. The one that's friends, and notice how there's like an 8 or something. That means there's 8 of my friends that have posted a video that I haven't seen yet. Okay, and then here is my, see, I'm gonna have to do it on here. This is my inbox, and on your inbox, it's going to show you the activities and the new followers and messages, everything that you need. So that's a good one to do, to know about. Okay, so now I just want to show you, this is a video that you can recreate if you want to. And I've chosen this one because it's super simple. If you have never done a TikTok, you absolutely can do this. And when I show you, there's a little bit of a lag because of my Wi-Fi. I guess it's not the best or something, but you'll see it's just super simple. The only word you have to lip sync is me. And it goes through it a bit. You're gonna type on the screen, which I will show you how to do. And so here we go. I'm gonna click it. And now I'm gonna pause it so you can see. So that's what I typed on the screen. Who loves helping busy mamas find simple health hacks for their families? Me. You can type anything you want. Who loves inspiring healthy living? You know, whatever you want to say, and it doesn't have to be about the business. This is just an easy way to introduce what you do. Okay, and then okay, so how you're gonna do this is
So Sandy, I don't mean to interrupt you, but just because I saw this earlier, so you can show us that this is like a 3 or 4 second video that repeats itself.
Say that again.
This is a 3 or 4 second TikTok that repeats itself. Is that what this is?
Yes, all TikToks actually will repeat themselves
Okay.
if you don't go on to the next one. And sometimes it's so fast, you're going to want to watch it. You know, you may have to do it a couple times to actually catch the whole thing. But yes, they will repeat themselves. And then what I was going to show you is how you could recreate that video. And most videos, if someone is talking from their heart, you're not going to want to recreate that video. But if it's a viral sound, and I'll show you how to know, you are welcome to do that. Okay, it's not stealing by any means. Okay, so I want to make sure you see this at the very, can you see this at the very bottom? There is, and you'll see that on mine, or on the screen, the very bottom, when it's playing, it'll look like a spinning record. See, it's a spinning record.
Yep.
Okay, that you hit. And when I hit that, it goes to a page that has that original sound. You can see this obviously is a viral one. Oh, do it down this way. Here we go. It's obviously a viral sound because there's, what does that say? 52.7 thousand videos of that same one. And you can always watch these because it might give you even more ideas of how you would want to do this. But when you're ready to recreate it, you go to the bottom and you just hit use this sound. And when you hit use this sound, this is what you'll get. And so I always use this. Up at the top, you'll see you can flip the camera, you can adjust the speed, and you can go ahead and adjust the speed to the 2x if you want to. So you're ready for that. It's done slow enough that I didn't when I did it, but I like that ability to be able to do that. And then you can enhance. It's not really a filter. It just kind of enhances things, kind of like when you're on Zoom. And then you can go to filters if you want there. And then you can also go to your timer. And I always use the timer. I click that and it'll practice it for you. So this is at about 3.7 seconds is when the B comes. Yeah, right? 3.6, 3.7. So you can kind of be ready for it. And then when you're ready, you're going to hit the start countdown. Now it's going to go, and you can do 10 seconds or 3 seconds. Good. Okay, then when you're done, you hit the red check box. If I didn't like it, you can hit the arrow and you can hit the little white X with an arrow. That will delete that's clip. And then you can start over again.
And then
go back to.
Sandy,
Yes.
maybe you're going to cover this, but I don't see anywhere where it says you can type in text. So you're
Okay, yeah, here we go.
Okay.
That's what I was getting to. Thank you. So now when you're ready, you hit that red check mark again. Now you see the text. And I'm going to try and turn this down so we don't hear that. Oh, I think we are going to hear it. But anyway, you hit the A, that's the text. And then you can actually, this is nice, you use your microphone and you can say what you want to say. And then edit it. And then you hear there's different colors, there's different fonts. And once you, let me just type. Okay, so let's say I want to go purple. Oh, I'm not seeing. Here you go, A. Now you can change it to where it's either line, shadow line, or there's a solid background or a not solid background. And I use that a lot because you're going to change it depending where you're putting it. You want it to show the text. Okay. And then we get through this. Okay. So, and then there's stickers. Underneath the text, you can do stickers. Like the me was a sticker. So you type in what you want the sticker of, and you can do any of these. Hi, it's me. Do those. Okay, so once you find the one you want, now you hit next. And let's say you're not quite ready to post it because you're going to do some hashtags, you're going to select a cover, but you're in a hurry. So you can hit, instead of post, you can hit draft. See that down here, drafts. So you can hit that and it'll store it in your drafts. Then when you're ready, you hit on it and then you finish it. You can do that at any stage. Okay, so, but we're ready to post it. I'm not really going to post it, but you click on here and you do your either a description or a hashtag. Just know that it's going to scroll through the video. So you don't want it super huge. You can always put stuff in comments as well. But hashtags are really important and keywords are really important because TikTok's that is now searchable on Google. And so your TikTok might come up if someone searches healthy living or mama hacks or, you know, something like that, right? And so hashtags you'll want to use. You can also tag someone. See this? You can mention someone and you can, this second one, you see that? Where you can actually tag someone. And feel free when you're doing your first few videos, tag me, because no one else will really notice it, but it'll notify me. And then I can make sure I come and give yours some love. So use that, and people that you're connected with, tag them if they don't mind. And then one last thing I'm going to show for anyone who's advanced, because there's several of you that have been doing TikTok for a while. So you may know this or you may not. It took me a while to know this. That third one over at the bottom is videos. You can link this video to one of your other videos. How you would do that, you click that, and then you're going to go to posted. So these are videos that you've posted. And then you think of one that maybe goes with that. So I would want one of my top 3, and I'll share with you why in a minute, but they all have to do with what I'm all about. And I'm saying it's me. So what's me all about? I would tag one of those. I would post.
Glad you asked.
Okay.
I help.
Confirm, you hit confirm. And if you've done the hashtags, oh, now the last thing you want to do is select a cover, which really nice, kind of like Instagram. It lets you pick a different, you know, frame. But then what I don't think Instagram does have, maybe they do now, but I hadn't seen it. You click on one of these and then this is your banner. And whatever it's about, like, I think, what did I say? I forget what I said on mine, but you can type something and then you just move it to wherever you want. You don't want it covering your face though. And being consistent about having that, because that's also like a keyword that's going to help with the algorithms, and having the picture you want. When people are scrolling through your stuff, something's going to catch their attention.
Sandy,
Okay.
I have a quick question before we go
Yeah.
on, because I'm looking at stuff while you're talking, and what comes up immediately is, do I want to allow TikTok to have access to my contacts? Do I?
You don't have to, but just like Facebook, if they have it, then they can suggest them to you. So it's totally up to you.
And do you?
I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Sandy, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a lot like Reels, because I've done Reels forever.
Yes.
So
Yes.
does TikTok and Facebook, I mean, can you swap out kind of like Instagram is always, you could do things on Instagram and they go to Facebook? Is it the same thing, or is it completely owned by another company?
It is. It will have the TikTok watermark. But when you make a video, I'm tempted to go ahead and publish this, but I'm not going to, and then delete it. But if I put save and I posted, save I can do. But if then when you're ready, if I hit post, it's going to post it, and then Instagram is going to pop up and ask me if I want it to go to Instagram. And you absolutely can. The only thing you have to know is it's going to have the TikTok watermark. So what you might want to do, if you want to share to all 3 platforms, it doesn't really bother me, especially with stories, because I want people from Instagram to know I'm on TikTok, so it doesn't really bother me. But if you want it to not have that watermark, there's a couple options. You can record the video in Reels because there's no Instagram watermark, and then save it to your phone. And then I'll show you another way that you could make that video in just a second. So that's one way. You can also be on your laptop and on TikTok, and then open up SnapTik, which is a free website, and you can take the watermark off and then save it to your computer and then use it for other things.
So can you save your TikTok to your phone? Is that how it ended up on my Facebook feed?
Yes. Yes.
So you posted that on your.
Yes, I
on
did.
the
And you'll
Facebook
notice
feed.
it had the watermark. If
Yeah,
that
that's
doesn't
no big
bother
deal.
you, absolutely, you can download it to your phone, and then you can upload it to Facebook or Reels.
What is the difference you see between the two?
Well, I really, and it's probably because I'm just used to it, but I think the TikTok is super user friendly and it has a lot of different sounds and a lot of different tools that help me. So I'm still trying to get used to Reels, and I do Reels. It's just, I'm having a lot more fun on TikTok, put it that way.
Uh-huh.
So you absolutely can though. And what I think it's good to have a medium that you're comfortable with, and then you can share, make it there, and then you can share it to other. There's no reason why not to make a reel and then save that to your phone and then upload it to TikTok. Let me show you how you do that. So I'm gonna go ahead for fun and save that in, oh, did I? Oh, no. I went to save it to my drafts and it posted. So I'll have to redo that one. Okay, so what I wanted to show you though is another way. Okay, so you hit this little plus sign at the bottom, and that's how you make one, make a TikTok. And to the right, you'll see the upload. There's a little upload button.
Right.
And that's where you pull it from your camera reel, if you've saved it to your phone.
Right. Mhm.
Okay. All right. I think was there anything else I said I was going to show you that I haven't? Trying to think. Those
I
are.
have a question, Sandy.
I did want to show you the pinned. You can pin 3 of your videos to your top, and you're gonna want to do that. And it's tempting to put the ones that have gotten the most views and that show your real personality and all of that. But I'm gonna suggest that you put the 3 that show what you're all about and show who you help, because that's really what you're here for. I mean, we're here to build relationships. But the 3, like I have this one.
Yeah. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And then I have
Glad
this
you
one.
asked. I help.
And I answer that question. And then these are stickers. Okay. And that one actually got posted. Okay, so that was the most important thing I wanted to share. Who had a question?
I have a quick question. If you have stuff just come up, automatically like Reels, and you don't want to see that anymore, like on Facebook, it'll ask you, that you don't want to see that anymore, and you can put "don't follow this person" or "I don't want to see this kind of stuff." Can you do that on TikTok?
If you're
I'm gonna try and go there.
If I just saw one on my TikTok, I really don't want to see stuff like that again, so I want to stop it.
Not interested. This is one on my page, so I'm not gonna actually push it. There's a not interested. It's like a broken heart. You would click that. There's also a way, if I pull her up, so this is her page, right? I can hit those 3 dots.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where I can block her.
Ah.
And I can just remove her from my, remove the follower.
Okay. And
So
this is not a follower. It's just, how they automatically put stuff on that you didn't ask to see.
right.
And so,
Then you click, right, then you do the first thing that I showed you. You
Okay.
click on it.
How dare they tell a woman what she can do and cannot do with her own body?
Sorry, I hit the share and then I hit not interested.
got it.
Okay. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna stop sharing before I offend someone. Alrighty. So I think that's enough for one night. So was this helpful?
Totally helpful.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, it gave me courage to just get in and play with it. Sandy,
Yeah.
I'm one of those that had it loaded months ago and I've just done nothing with it. So I was able to get in and actually like Heidi's post during this training. So that's a start.
Awesome. The very next, if you go to my profile, the one just to the right of the me one is also one you could recreate. And once in a while, I like to do those kind of ones because they're, I'm gonna go to it really quickly because I can't remember why I was going to tell you that. It's because who I'm looking for. It tells who, sorry, it tells who I'm looking for. Moms, mamas, I want to help mamas, you know, that type of thing. And you can put whatever you want to on there, but it also, it asks, you want to ask people to do what you want. And that one asks people to follow you or to say a hi. I think that one just says, say hi. You don't have to follow me, just say hi. And I got busy and forgot to type those letters out. You want to, whenever possible, use the little A, the text, and type whatever you're saying or whatever the point of the message is, because a lot of times people are watching TikTok on mute. They're in bed. They're in church. I don't know, but they're watching it on silent. And so you want to have, and that's one of the reasons I do like to make a reel, an Instagram reel and save it to my phone once in a while, because when you use captions on reels, it's more that's more creative. So I like to do that once in a while. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful.
That was great, Sandy. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully all of you that want to do more with your social media, you know, and I love, Sandy, the fact that, you know, with family, faith, freedom, fun, all those things that are important to you. And you know that one, you know, you're going to do one of those five. It's like almost like your mission or your values. And you know that every time you're posted, it has to meet one of those five. So it's authentically you, which means that you attract more people that are authentically like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Well, have fun.
All right. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you here next
Thanks so much,
Tuesday night.
Sandy.
Night,
Thank you, Sandy.
Appreciate
everybody.
you.